Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Indie Power Hour. Last week we played Yags. Please check out the link in the description to see that episode. I'm very excited to introduce this week's game, Rainswept, which releases tomorrow on February 1st. Now for our fast facts. This is a 2D point-and-click adventure game. It's a murder mystery thriller heavily inspired by the television show Twin Peaks. It's also set in a small rainy town in the 1990s, and it's the first major game by the developer Frostwood Interactive. So now that we've shared some basic facts about this game, let's get started. Hey everybody, thank you so much for making it through the intro. So we are here with Rainswept. I'm gonna be honest, we are not gonna be playing directly from the beginning here. First of all, because I've played the demo once before, I wanted to react to new content, and secondly, because once again, my stream didn't record me all the way. So I've already played through the first hour of this game. The first hour of content, if you're really missing it, and if you really find it that important, you can get that for free. You can get that demo for free and then make the decision as to whether or not you want to play the game. Right now though, we're gonna get started here with Rainswept. It is a beautiful, gorgeous game. I am really quite fascinated with it, and I'm really happy with it. Oh, weird, hurry up. And full disclosure, I did back this as well on Indiegogo when it was running its campaign, so I know the developer a little bit. He's been really cool. He actually let me get an early access copy to that game. I think that was a glitch. I'm not quite sure. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah, I guess it looks nice. I don't get what's so special though. It's just buildings. So, this game, once again, we're just kind of diving right into it here. It's about a murder. It's about like a murder-suicide, potentially, though it was actually a double homicide. We're still investigating. We play for the most part as the detective, as Detective Stone. He's the main character of this game. But there are some flashbacks to the couple that was actually murdered, and their names are Chris and Diane. So right now we're back kind of when Chris and Diane first met, and their love was all special and new, and it was before anybody was murdered. But so that's just kind of why we're having this flashback. So this here is Diane, that's Chris. This is just a cool view. What, a valley and a city in the background? As dreary as my life is, I've seen better. If I were you, I'd probably be freaking out looking at sunsets from my window every evening. Ha ha ha! What? I was kidding. That isn't what I got you here for. But it's about to get pretty cool. Right about now. What? Don't you dare. It's 12 a.m. Look! So they met at a party on New Year's Eve, and one of these things, this scene right here, kind of outlines why I really love this game and what got me so interested in backing this game, is that this is a point and click and it's got really incredible art and lighting. Lighting is huge in this game and plays like a huge role in this game. Just like kind of looking at the stars to the fireworks to like the individual little floating lanterns coming up from the city. I mean, there's so much loving detail put into this game, and that's what I really like to see when I play any kind of game, really. So Happy New Year. Okay, that. I'll give you that one. It's so pretty. Like, it reminds me of growing up and how the 4th of July used to be just such a big thing. My hometown, we used to have, they still do actually. They still do big, like, parades and, like, a 4th of July fireworks festival and everything. And that was one of the best parts of the summer. And so that really kind of takes me back. Another thing about this game, I should say, it is set in the 1990s, so there's some, just kind of make that clear when it's going forward here. December 31st, that's when they first met. Yes, that... What was that? What was that? That scared me. Oh my god. Oh, alright. Detective, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. This is the detective main character here, and that is our sidekick there. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Dude, get off the floor. What is wrong? The main character, he has flashbacks to his wife. I can't tell if we, like, murdered her or what's going on there. But we'll find out. Ugh, my head. Detective. What? Michael, you've got to tell me what's going on. I'm really worried. You really should see a doctor. I'm not sure what you're talking about, officer. I didn't just collapse dead in the middle of the bedroom. What are you talking about? Are you serious? You collapsed again. You were up for at least 5 minutes. I think I tripped and knocked myself out. How is she not going to be more concerned after that? Rain, calm down. Just bring that all down. Okay. I was looking under the bed and then I hit my head and it hurt and I passed out. Like, I was looking under the bed for clues. Oh, and what did you find? Seriously, I don't know why you won't talk about it. Anyway, we'll sit here for a while. Any more of this and you're going straight to the doctor. Got it? Yeah. We probably have a brain tumor or something, like, really, really bad. Well, tell me something. What? I don't know. About your life back home? How's it like? Work back there? How different is it from all this? It's a completely different world. There's always something to work on. The station is always full of life and noise. I like that. It can get a bit crazy at times, but it's great if you can handle it. I've been thinking about moving to a bigger station someday. I mean, the idea of handling bigger cases, being in the thick of it all, it sounds exciting. It sounds like the kind of thing I'd like to do. I'm not sure I'd be able to handle it, though. Just this one case that's affecting me, emotionally. No, you get used to it. I think that you would get used to it. You would be a little, it's sad to think about, but I think you would be a little bit desensitized. Certainly it would stay with you, and I don't think that anyone can stay in this line of work for too long. Thunder, are you done? Can I talk now? Yeah, I don't think anybody can stay in this line of work for too long. I think it'd be emotionally too much. You get used to it within a couple of days, maybe a few weeks. This is your first homicide case. It's completely understandable. On top of it, you knew the victims. Out there, you barely have time to think. You'd be on more than one case at a time. And I think you'd be able to more than just handle it. In fact, I think you do well. Wow, you really think so? Absolutely. Thanks, detective, but I also worry about the people I'd leave behind here. My mother, No! Okay, guys, this is the dude with bad hair. Alright, this boy over here in the corner to the right, he's got awful hair. I don't know what his name is. I think it's like Steve. Yeah, his name is Steve, and he's got bad hair, and he's kind of a terrible cop. Like, he told, earlier, like, if you played the demo for this game, and if you played, like, the first hour for this game, he tells someone that's a suspect that they're not a suspect because I know you. And I'm just like, really? Is this how cops work? Is this how every cop just does their job? They're just like, who's my friend here? Oh, you're my friend? Well, then you're not the murderer. My mother, she lives with me. I feel it would be selfish of me to just leave. And there are so many other people here too that depend on me. Hey, detective, feeling better yet? The small town air getting to you? You look really cheery, Ryan. Never mind, his name is Ryan. I don't know. There's too many very basic names to remember. I hate to say it, but they're basic. You gotta see what I found. I'll get us coffee. Detective, you should sit. I'll be fine. I'm walking, I'm getting us coffee. Another part I love about this game is that you can customize his outfit. So, like, if you go back to the hotel, he can change sort of what outfit he's wearing. So he's got a couple of different suits. He's even got sleepwear. This is his casual wear, which I like this the best. It doesn't too much remind me of the 90s, but I still like it. Hi, can I have coffee? Hi. Hello, detective. Jump cut. Okay. Hello, detective. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm alright. It's good that you came here. A cup of coffee will fix you up nicely. How many will it be? 3, it would seem. Thanks, Mark. Is that Tabasco that he keeps under the cat? Oh, no, it's cookies. I'm just like, who puts Tabasco in coffee? Say, you know anyone named Brad by any chance? See him around with Chris and Diane, maybe? Possibly back when they first moved in? I don't think so. I don't recall seeing them with anyone else, especially anyone from outside Pineview. Alright, anyway. Thanks for the coffee, Mark. Take care, detective. That looks great. Got the coffee. Now get it back to the table before it gets cold. Alrighty, I'm running. Oh, I see. Is this a date? I'm sorry. Is this a date, you guys? Like, am I crashing your date? Yeah? Oh, he took my seat. You took my seat, Ryan. You bad-haired boy. I refuse to swear on streams, so, like, unless it's in the dialogue, so, that's all I'm gonna say. There's other things that I could say about Ryan and his bad hair, but I'm not gonna go there. So their mail just came in, Chris and Diane's, and there's a couple things here that you might find interesting. There's bills, of course. Nothing suspicious about those. Then we've got 2 tickets, one way to Madagascar. Yes, how'd you know? That was amazing. Yes, anyway, 2 tickets, one way to Madagascar. So, prior to this, we were basically looking through their house for additional clues. And we found that they were really into travel. And so one of the places that they put on the list in addition to like the Ukraine and possibly Antarctica was Madagascar. And Madagascar was top of their list. We could tell this from like looking at the photos that they put on the bulletin board and everything. So I'm not that smart. I just remembered these things. They were to leave, or a lucky guesser. They were to leave this Sunday. That would be 4 days from now. We might want to call up the travel agency and ask them about it. Yes, I'll do that. This is very useful, thanks. Oh, no, that's not all. Officer Blunt says this one here will make you particularly happy. Chris and Diane received an invitation for a wedding. Someone named Emily's getting married to a guy named Brad. Yup, there's also a phone number there. Do you think we should call him for a talk? Hi, Brad. I heard you're getting married to Emily. Sad news. You're gonna be down one, your bridal party. You know, your best man, he's dead. Also, your maid of honor, she's dead as well. Sorry. Sorry, Brad. I'm sure you're lovely people. I've given Brad a call. He says he should be able to make it here tomorrow. Perfect. The autopsy results will also be ready by tomorrow, so it looks like that's it for the day. See you tomorrow, officer. Take care, detective. Please don't leave me. No, I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid to do... Really? Is it open? Why can't I go in and buy some books? Alright. Okay. Cafe. They do lunch. They do breakfast. I want to go to the bar. Why is the bar closed? Something's gonna happen, you guys. I'm gonna get jump scared. Oh, can I? That'll take me to the hotel. Okay. But I want to explore. I don't want to just go straight back to the hotel. Let's also see what this looks like at night in the rain. That is so cool. I will never get tired of this scene change. This is so pretty. It's even better during the daytime, but I want to go to church. Come on, midnight mass, let's go. Let's go. Okay, never mind. Not gonna go to midnight mass, I guess. Rude. Rude. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright. I need to explore other parts of this town. I just want to make sure that I'm checking out everything that there is to check out. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Here we... Please tell me that that's just wind chimes. Can I go on Aspen Street? No, I can't. I have to go back to the hotel. But I had really bad dreams the night before. I don't want to go back. I don't want to. I'm gonna get scared again. This game isn't even that scary. Why do you smoke all the time? How are you not dead? Dude. Can I go this way? No. So the game, it does have a bit of a map and parts of the town. Hey, what up? Oh, detective, maybe you can help me. How good are you with words? Actually. Perfect. I'm stuck with the lyrics of the song. It goes, with a smile across my face, I sigh. We're only here for the blink of an eye. Clouds float behind, blend with the sky, drunken dreams. Leave me high and dry. Isn't that always the case? That struck a chord really good one. I think I'll keep it. Oh, wait. That wasn't a real song? Alright, now leave me be. I need to focus. Thanks, by the way. Where would you say you were on the 6th of October? What, you're really asking me that? I'm It's kind of what I'm in Pineview for, you know. I was traveling. Oh, wait, I think I have proof right here. See, these are my boarding pass from my last flight. It has a date and my name and everything. Right, I'll be back if I need anything else. You're suspicious, guitar boy. I'm watching you. Oh, gosh. Hi there, lady. How you doing tonight? Oh, God. I broke him. Hello, Mr. Stone. I hope your stay has been pleasant so far. I mean, as pleasant as it can possibly be, considering the horrible, tragic circumstances. I'm having nightmares. I'm gonna freak her out. I'm having nightmares, actually. Oh, no, you poor thing. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you try taking a warm bath before sleeping? I find that really helps me. Great. I'm gonna take a warm bath, and then I'm gonna, like, close my eyes, and I'm gonna wake up, and the ghost is gonna be strangling me. Who wants to bet me $20 right now? That's what's gonna happen if I take a bath. I'm waiting for the bets, you guys. I'm waiting. Still waiting. Okay. Or a cup of hot tea. I could send one up if you like. Thank you, Mrs. Patterson. I'll let you know if I do. Where's Mr. Patterson? Where's your husband? If you don't mind me asking, where is your husband at the moment? Oh, my husband, he's bedridden, unfortunately. Had an accident a year back, and he can't move about by himself. He's still got the spirit, though, and he makes all the decisions regarding this place. All the execution and legwork remains mine, of course. I'm happy to do it. I love this hotel, and I love him. How long have you been in charge of this hotel, Mrs. Patterson? My husband built the hotel when we were in our 20s. We've been here about ever since. 30 years now. He's from Pineview. He met me when he was out traveling for work. I fell in love with this place and the way of life here, and I haven't regretted moving here even once. Did you know Chris and Diane? We did meet them a couple times. They seem like a lovely couple, the two of them. I don't know what the rumors are all about. Chris wanted to start a hotel here, too. Do you know anything about that? Yeah. So one of the things that we uncovered about this couple is that Chris and Diane were not only really into traveling, but Chris really aggressively wanted to start a hotel here, and people seem reluctant to do that because it wasn't their way, and they didn't want, like, a bunch of tourists coming in and making it worse in the town, because that drives up, like, costs and everything, and they just don't want to deal with a bunch of tourists. They're a small town. They like to keep it that way. Yes, even my husband wants to talk about all that. We were happy to help them out. We know how difficult it can be to get started with something like that. Yeah, you weren't worried about them competing with your hotel? Oh no, it's been many years since all our mortgages and debts were paid off, and we've been comfortable since then. We get a couple of regular guests every so often, and that's enough for us to keep things running. Now the hotel is just a hobby. We don't do it for the money. That's a little weird. You're still having to pay the bills, like the maintenance fees to keep this up. Like you at least have to, and not only that, but you have to save for retirement. Like, even if you just run it for fun at this point, there's basic expenses that you have to meet, and if competition moves into your town, that affects your bottom line. So where were you on the night of the 6th? Oh, I was here, of course. This hotel can't run without me, you know. And of course there's dozens of people, staff, guests, that could confirm that. Midnight, though, I'd be in bed with my husband. All right, Mrs. Patterson, thank you for your time. No problem, Detective. Happy to be of help. I'm watching you, Mrs. Patterson. I'm watching you. Hey, who are you? You've got a Walkman? Oh, this is so 90s. Hey dude, sup? I hear there's been a murder in this town. You're the guy investigating it, right? Yeah. That's cool. I'm a Nav, by the way. Why did you come here? A friend of mine been here a year back. So Pineview's the best place to forget your troubles and start over. I don't know about troubles, but he wouldn't shut up about it, so I thought, why not? I wanted to go on a short holiday someplace close by before starting my new job, so this was perfect. Gotta say, so far, I'm not disappointed. This place is, I forgot that, sorry. I have not visited many small towns like this before. Since I moved to this country a couple of years ago, it's just been the university and the places close by, so this is a really cool experience. Alright, when did you come to Pineview? Monday morning, dude. I saw you, too. I think we checked into the hotel about the same time. I get here, and the first thing I know is there's been a murder, but I like the look of this town, so I think I'll stick around. And honestly, this might sound a little odd, but it's kind of exciting, you know what I mean? Bruh, what? Yeah, you got a point, but neither applies to me, so I'm excited to see how this evolves. This isn't TNT. This isn't Monk. This isn't an episode of Psych, okay? Like, this is scary. There's actually a killer on the loose here, and you're just like, this is fun. I might get axe murdered. What a great time to be alive. What a great time to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Why are you traveling alone? Yeah, man, alone's the best. I've just graduated as an engineer and I start my new job in a few weeks. I'm not sure how many more trips I'll be able to go on by myself, you know? Is this back when, like, you could comfortably, like, graduate from college and not be in debt? Please tell me that, like, I want to hear from people in the 90s that grew up and, like, went to college in the went to college and graduated college in the 90s. Like, were you able to do things like this, like travel alone? What kind of life is that? I'm curious. We'll talk later. See you, detective. No, there's gotta be murder weapons around here. Oh, never mind. I thought I could go exploring, but I cannot. I could really use a long warm bath right now. That's great. We'll do that. Can I go out on the thing? Still beautiful. Yes, it is. It's too cold to go outside right now. I don't want to go outside. Okay, fine, baby. Okay. No, I know you don't want to go out, so go take a bath. My mind keeps wandering back to her. Why? Why can't I... Dude, you don't even use bubbles? That's just a waste of a bath. Like, come on. The case. Think about the case. He also left the door open. Brad, we'll meet him tomorrow. Wonder what he can tell us. Chris and Brad studied together. No, we are gonna choke. We're gonna get choked by this freaking ghost. I'm not okay. This ghost is gonna show up. I'm not okay. Do we need to get in PJs? PJs. Okay. Yay. I'm in PJs. Great. Yay! Do I have a choice? Do I have a choice to not go to sleep? Do I really? Where am I? Why am I... No. What? Where are we running? Who am I running from? Why are we on a building? It can't be. What? Whoa! Oh, that is not okay. What are you yelling about? Dude, where am I going? Dude, where are we going? Stop saying, oh no. Where are we? Oh my god, we're just gonna fall forever. Okay. I'm dreaming. It's a dream. Wake up. Oh, spam E. Okay. Lady, stop that. I thought I meant more than the world to you. Come with me. You know you should. I want to. I keep thinking about it. There's nothing left for you in that world. I'll forgive you if you come. Just let go of all of this. You'll be so much happier. Gonna go to the church because not today, Satan. Like, ugh, my head. It's so bright in here. That's because it's morning. Officer Blunt will be waiting in the cafe. I should go meet her. Okay. Let's wear our stressed out gear today. Okay, we're stressed out. Should I leave? Should I walk out this door and never come back? Good morning, Detective. We've got a couple of tasks lined up for today. Brad is in Pineview, so we can have a talk with him. Dr. Martinez also informed me that the autopsy report is ready. I want to interview Brad first. If Brad's here already, then we should go ahead and talk to him. Alright, we can head to the station. Shall we leave now? Yes. All right, lead the way. I wonder if I got more coffee, like if I could talk to her. I wonder if she's like a romantic interest that we could pursue. This is one of those few games where I'm more interested in the actual story than I am like the romantic storyline aspect. I hope that doesn't impact his outcome here and his decision of whether or not he wants to join Abigail. Brr, it's really chilly today. It gets cold here when it rains. It was raining all night yesterday. Jason Mraz, what are you doing here? Justin Bieber! Oh my god! No! Who knocked over Justin Bieber? Oh no! Hey, you okay, man? Yeah, I just got spooked. What a jerk. He was clearly driving beyond the speed limit. Ah, my photos! Don't worry, I'll get them for you. Here's one. Sup, detective? And one more. Found one. Pupperino, can I have that? Can I have that? Probably food. Are you Jason Mraz? Can I have your autograph? Yo. And it's William, the detective investigating this. Yeah, why? Her local cop's trying to write this up quickly. I've been listening and keeping track. Honestly, as a resident of this town, hearing that doesn't make me feel safe at all. So since you're not from around here, I'm hoping you'll handle things differently. I can't really discuss that with you, William. I get it. Can you tell me, though, where were you on the night of shootings? Around midnight? I was at home playing video games. Can anyone confirm this? My girlfriend Claire, we live together. I just moved here 3 months ago. Fresh start and all, you know? This town is quality. It's been a short time, but I'm already quite familiar with it. The mist-covered hills, the small streets and market, the slow pace of life. It's like the perfect place to escape from the demons of your past, you know? Alright. Thanks, William. That's not weird. That's not strange. Thanks. Thank you. I barely know anyone in Pineview since I've only been here for 3 months. I do sympathize with what's happened, though. If it is a murder-suicide, I can't imagine what they would have been going through that pushed them to it. It's really sad to even think about that. So have you noticed anything unusual lately, William? Not until the incident, no. The most unusual thing I can see is how the cops are handling the investigation. If it is murder and the killer is still about, then I've got to be on my guard for me and my girlfriend. We'll talk later, William. Do you have food that I can give this freaking dog? Oh, is this going to be a minigame? Dumpster diving? This is the best minigame. Oh, never mind. Doggo, you want some food? What kind of freaking dog wants, like, a cookie? Okay, like, a dog would be... Yeah, Mark, you're the one that runs the cafe. You guys have anything? Okay, I know that was in all of your photos. Oh, Grandpa, donut. This is Grandpa. He runs the donut in the bakery. He makes the best donuts in town. I'd like to buy one of your donuts. Why are you so surprised? I thought you never ate them. Actually, I need to give it to a dog. You want to give my donuts to a dog? Come on, Grandpa. I'll need help. I'll come back and eat your donuts some other time. Promise. Meh. Okay, hang on. Here's some biscuits instead. I don't think donuts are good for dogs. Did he really kill her? That's what everyone says. Brr, it's so cold. That detective, I hear he keeps collapsing or something. Should have brought a jacket. I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. You want to talk some smack? You want to talk some smack about me? I'm right here. Let's go. You want to talk? Didn't think so. That's right. Low-key, if someone said that about me, I probably would just cry. That's a cute-ass dog. It's a cute dog. Why can't I take that dog? Everybody needs a dog. What's this car doing outside this house? That's very interesting. Oh, okay, so there is a guy who is currently repairing our car right now, and he owns this little red 67 Mustang. We meet him. His name is Jack. And I think that's actually like an interesting choice. Because I think that Jack was in love with Diane. And I think that I don't know personally from the dev, but it just makes me think of that old song, that Jack and Diane song by John Cougar or John Mellencamp, whatever name he wants to go by. So I freaking knew it. I knew Jack was involved. I knew it. You could call me a detective. I have excellent deduction skills. Yeah. Justin Bieber. I had an engaging conversation with Jason Mraz. Johnny, did you click this photograph? Yes, I did. Isn't that Jack's car? Yeah, nice car, isn't it? I was just passing by that day. Did you see anything else? No, see anything? No, I just took the photo in. Did you see anyone? Jack, Diane, Chris? No, Chris wasn't there that day. His car was it. I think Jack and Diane were in the house. I knew it. I knew she was having an affair. I knew it. Johnny, can I keep this photo? It'll really help us out. I think so. I've got the negative, so I can just make another copy. Do you think you have any other photos like this that could help us? Not really. I don't know which photograph would be helpful for you. Can I take a look at the others? All right, Johnny, can you tell me, where were you on the night of the shootings? I was at home with Granny. I think I was home by 9 or so. You can ask her about it. Did you know Chris and Diane at all? Not really. I just knew what everyone else did. They would fight a lot. They weren't very friendly with the rest of us. Unusual, nothing really. New faces in town? Well, there is that Anna follow. He's here on a holiday. Stays in the same hotel as you, but I think he came here after that night, so I don't know. All right, thanks for your help, Johnny. Officer, we've got work to do. Where are we gonna go? This is Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, how are you today? Hello, ma'am. Who is it? Ah, you're that detective, aren't you? Come to ask about the murders. Something troubles you, boy. What is it? What do you mean? I know a troubled soul when I see one, detective. But I understand you don't have the time for such questions. That is good. Neither do I. Now, what is it? I was born here. I've barely stepped outside Pineview all my life. I started the shop when I was about 25. Had to support myself when I lost my husband. Geez, Granny, you lost your husband fairly young. Do you live alone, or do you have your family here with you? Johnny's the only family I've got. He's my grandson. Lost my husband in the war. I was about 25. You must have seen Johnny, right? Always running around taking photos with his camera. No. No, I haven't seen Johnny, who is standing right there. His parents left him in a tough situation by making some stupid decisions in their life, so I take care of him now. He's a good boy. He spends a lot of time helping his grandma around the shop. I'm getting older now, too. He also spends a lot of time on YouTube making photos of him, videos of himself drumming along to things. Small girls seem to really enjoy him, and they scream his name. They scream Justin, and they buy his albums, and it's a lot. It's a lot for Grandma to handle. Willpower and mental strength can only get you so far, you know. Time catches up with you eventually. Truth, Grandma. Truth. Not that I lack any mental strength. I've single-handedly taken care of a lot here. You really have, Mrs. Brown. I look up to you. You're doing quite well for yourself, too, young lady. Where were you on the night of the shootings? I went to bed by 9 p.m. Johnny could probably confirm that. He was at home, too. They were doomed from the start. I told you, I know a troubled soul when I see one, and those two I've seen it so many times over the years. One can always tell. Others will tell you that they were very much in love, but something wasn't right. I always knew that. And then when things really did start going wrong, everyone heard about it. Okay, thank you, Granny. That's very helpful. Something tells me I need to go back to this church. Another thing tells me that I need to go talk to Jack before I go talk to Brad. Come on, open up. I'm having nightmares about the church, so I'm wondering if I maybe just go to church, confess my sins. There's something weird about this church, y'all. Something's not right. The music gets weird when I go up to the church. This game makes me uncomfortable. Okay, so that's the path to the thing. What I really also like about this game is that it's modeled a lot after Twin Peaks. And it takes a lot of inspiration from the 90s television show Twin Peaks. And so it also reminds me a lot of living on the West Coast, given its rainy atmosphere and all the trees and the pretty, beautiful little small towns and everything. The kind of nice, secluded way of life reminds me a lot. I spent about 3 years in Oregon, so it's pretty cool to see that here. Can I go somewhere? Okay, Emily, we really should be going somewhere. Like, do I take Aspen Street? Alright. Great. Stop smoking a cigarette. Like, every time you're standing still, what are you doing? You're smoking a cigarette. Like, dude, how are you not dead? Ooh. Ooh, this is the station. I'm just gonna take a minute to appreciate this. I really do love the scenery in this game. There's just so many things, and like these big expansive shots like this, like all of them could work just so well as a screensaver. It's this beautiful moment in time. I really love that about this game. Okay, again with the cigarettes. Dude. Come on. Detective Brad's here. Oh, I can look again. That's kind of nifty. What up, Brad? What up, Brad? Braddy Brew. What's up? Detective Michael Stone, and this is Officer Blunt. I had no idea about this incident, and I came as fast as I could. It's heartbreaking. I understand. Come on, let's discuss this inside. Through here, Detective. Don't you have an interrogation room here? Not really. We'd ordinarily use the conference room in such a situation, but that's got a water leakage problem these days. All that rain must be, right? Actually, it's water from the second floor wash. Oh, God. Alright. It's not good. I'm sorry, I'm still in a bit of shock. I just got the news last night. I had no idea. It's a weird time. I'm getting married in a few days, and I was so stressed about that. I sent Chris an invitation not knowing if he'd respond. I hadn't talked to him in months, and then this... I can't believe it. I'm just shocked. Sorry, I'm just repeating myself over and over. That's alright, Brad. How long have you known Chris? Chris, we met during high school. That's when we decided to major in business, and we were lucky to get into the same university. He had a knack for it. He'd been helping his uncle run his restaurant since he was 12. Uncle? Chris lived with his uncle. He took him in after Chris had been shuttled between his parents and foster home for years. I see. Alright, Brad. I assume you knew Chris well. What was he like? Chris, well, he was ambitious as hell, driven and optimistic. If he felt inspired by something, he'd do anything to achieve it. How was he with people? Did he get along with everyone? Was he generally an agreeable guy? Funny you should ask that. I really didn't understand him sometimes, you know. He always kept to himself, didn't want to bother with people. It kind of worried me at times. But I didn't understand the concept of introversion at the time, I think. I'd do stuff like skip parties just so he wouldn't get lonely on a Saturday night. That bugged the hell out of him. Would he get into arguments with people? Short temper or anything? Oh, no, not at all. I don't think I'd ever seen him lose his temper. No, he just liked his own company, I think. How well did you know Diane? I didn't really. I only met her a couple of times through Chris after they'd started dating. Whatever I knew about her, it was mostly from what Chris had told me. She definitely had power over him, though. He was smitten. I'd never seen him like that. Did Chris talk about Diane with you? Did he tell you anything at all? Yeah, he'd share things during the first couple of months. After the New Year's Eve party, she didn't get back to him. He'd ask for her phone number that night, but she didn't give it. She said she'd find out his number and call him, if she wanted to. The lack of the response to contact or even a single call drove him slightly crazy. By the time she did call him, he was done. He was completely into her. The uncertainty made him want her. Bad. Oh, that's a little toxic. That's a little gross. That's probably... So this is Chris and Diane. Hi, Diane. This so reminds me of like Netflix's You. If anyone's seen that, just the whole Joe being very obsessed and everything. It's just obsession isn't good. That's not that. If you're obsessed with I get like being really attracted to someone when you first meet them and wanting to get to know them, but obsession is not a good thing. Obsession can be kind of toxic. It can definitely, I'm sorry, not kind of toxic. It can definitely be toxic. And it's kind of a sign to yourself that you need to kind of rein it in. You need to be kind of considerate of the other person's feelings, because I think when you get so enamored with someone else, you stop thinking so much about what's best for them and just kind of think about yourself, even though you're thinking about them. Like, I remember when I was a kid, when I was like a teenager and I was dating people, I would get very out of hand with things. I'd be like, this is the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. And it's like, no, no, that might not even be what that person wants. And honestly, might not be what you want either. This has been a lesson in relationship therapy from Chloe. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You look what? Nothing. It's good to see you again. Oh, it's good to see you too, Chris. I didn't think we'd be meeting again, actually. I'm waiting for you to call. Holy cow, easy with the desperate tone, buddy. You've been waiting for... you know what? Forget I said anything. Not weird at all. Where are we going? It's a surprise, Chris. It's my turn to show you something cool. Why would you get something for someone on the first date? Oh, really? It's a book. You said you wanted to travel, right? To go somewhere far away? The Dreamer's Guide to the World. The book is written to inspire people like you. That's really sweet, Chris. Thanks. He's so Joe from you. Here, Beck, I got you this book. Love me, love me, love me. Well, this is us. Come on. Wait, am I controlling? No? Oh, no. It was just an awkwardly long scene. Okay. I was a little confused. I was like, why... Right, here we are. I've got something cool to show you. But first we'll need that boat. Oh, is that your boat? No. Are we stealing it? We're just borrowing it, Chris. Come on, you're not scared, are you? I know you're not. No, I'm not scared. Of course not. And you shouldn't be. We're only taking it around for a bit. Plus, if anyone confronts us, I'll talk to them. It'll be no trouble at all. Okay, real talk. If this was my boat, I would be so mad. Like, there wouldn't even be any talking to me. I'd be like, get in your car, leave my boat. I will call the police. Like, see if you can get the boat started. Oh, it's not even like a paddle boat or like a rowboat. Like, this is an actual, like, speedster here that we're taking. I mean, it's a dump, but, like... Oh my god. Fine. Fine. Get rid of the rope. Get rid of the rope. Can you help me? We really shouldn't turn on the boat before setting it in the water. Okay. Take the scissors. Why are you like this, Diane? This is a lot of effort to steal someone's boat. I just want you to know that. This is too much effort for a first date. Why can't I use the scissors? Oh, because it's a rope. Because it's a giant-ass rope. Okay, fine. Then I'll cut the rope. Turn on the engine. Alright. I really don't think it's a good idea to turn on the engine. Before it's even hit the water. Wait. Oh, okay. I guess I took fuel from the car. What is this? Can I take this? Interesting. I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I have to pull the posts. What? Are you kidding? Oh my god. This is a horrible puzzle. I'm just like, remove the fuel. Are you serious? This is so much effort, Diane. This is the worst first date. Low-key, if someone told me we were gonna go through all this effort just to steal a boat, I would dump them. I would be like, nope, end of the first date. No, sorry, no. Get out of here with your broke self. That was vandalism. Yeah, really. I'm not liking this. Oh, wait. This is so much effort. This is so much effort for this freaking date. I bet the guy that comes back for this boat is gonna be so pissed because not only did we take his boat, we used his car, then we took the fuel out of his car. Like, really? Can I push it? Yeah, this is beautiful. It is beautiful. We're so getting arrested, though. I used to come here all the time a few years back, just to get away from everything. This was my secret world away from the real world. Why'd you stop coming? I don't know. I guess it wasn't enough anymore. Am I dreaming? Is this really happening? Ugh, just look at her. Is she even real? Alright, Chris, play it cool. Play it cool. Stop being weird. Chris, you're past that point, buddy. Past that point, man. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. It's like we're floating across... I mean, like, the scenery in this game is just indescribable. Come on, I'll show you my favorite spot. Look at this. Look at the colors. Look at the lighting. Look at the reflections in the water. I love it so much. Diane, hurry up. It's been years since I was here last. I come and sit here for hours when I was feeling overwhelmed. Alone? Yeah, that's the best way, isn't it? I'm happy you're here, actually. Oh, come on, that's sweet, but really? I thought you liked your own company. Yeah, I do. But sometimes I can't really enjoy being alone, because a voice in my head starts telling me that I might be unwanted. And what good is happiness by myself if the world doesn't need or care about you? If people don't need you, is your happiness alone even valid? Of course it is. So I end up comparing myself to the cool kids, like I'm lesser. That messes with me, so I can't really have a good time by myself. Who wants to fit in anyway? Mostly I don't care. I enjoy working or spending time on hobbies. But it's like, what's the point of all the cool things you do or experience alone if nobody cares? And then, maybe doing great work could help you be part of the picture. Maybe fame and recognition could help you claim a place in the world. As if great work or fame can make up for personal shortcomings. I never felt that way. Who cares what people think? I like being by myself because that means I don't have to deal with them. People can be horrible. Some of them. I'm just not interested in being a part of their shitty picture. Screw being admired or accepted, I think. Looking for that is a waste of time. But also, everyone feels that way, Chris. At least some of the time. Everyone fears the thought of not fitting in. It's not just you. Don't worry. Really? Doesn't feel like it somehow. Even people with fame, despite what you think, most just don't show it. You're fine as you are. Everyone is. Don't be so hard on yourself, especially you. You're intelligent, ambitious, good-looking, funny, and she called me good-looking. So don't worry. Why am I talking about all this and embarrassing myself? What's wrong with me? Look, guys, like, if you look, the stars are coming out in the background. I'm pointing and you can... It's alright. You can see it. It's pretty. I should ask her something about herself. Forget all that. It just bothers me sometimes. It's not a big deal. Tell me about you. Tell you what about me? Your family and childhood. Pff, wow. What? You chose the topic I cared to talk the least about. Try again. Okay, but you took me here because this is what you did when you were a child. Alright, tell me about your friends. Ah, friends, yes. I don't know how I feel about them. Actually, I'm not in the mood to talk about them. Tell me about yours. I have some good friends. Brad's one. And Emily, you know them. There are a couple of other guys that I meet sometimes. But mostly it's just me and Brad. We're pretty close. Good for you, he's a great guy. Dating anyone right now? No, it's been almost a year now. There were some guys. Some were great, some weren't. Anne, I'm not in the mood to elaborate. Alright. You? Same. Been about a year. I've only been in a couple of relationships. They were fine. Nothing worth talking about. I'm not in the mood to elaborate. Hey, I wasn't the one who brought that up. Alright. I should talk to her about something else. Something she likes. What are your passions? Passions? Wow, you asked such loaded questions. Woman, what do you want to talk about? Okay? We're on a date. You're supposed to ask questions. Like, I admit that some of those questions I wouldn't start. Like, I wouldn't be like, tell me about your personal problems with your family, girl. Like, you want to get into that. You want to get into your emotional trauma of your childhood? I'm right here to talk about it with you. Would not do that. But, passions, like hobbies, you know, those are things that I think are acceptable to talk about. At least on a first date. I know, Chris, you start talking about fireflies. Hey, anyway, what was it? Oh, my passions. I don't know. I don't think I have any. Hobbies? Things you do in your spare time? I listen to a lot of music. I like that. What kind? Oh, God, she has, like, no personality. Her personality is that she wants to be, like, the cool hipster girl that doesn't like anything and doesn't care about anything. I'd run so fast. I would so run. I'd be like, okay, this is the worst date. Like, you can't even bother to make conversation. I even indulge in some boy bands once in a while. Play anything? I own a guitar. Never got past the basic chords. So yeah, I guess that's all. Tell me what inspires you. Inspires me? Nothing really. Not everyone feels inspired the way you do, you know. Is there nothing that even say excites you? Well, I'm a sociopath. No, not really. When I was a kid, maybe. I do like how you ask me these questions, though, and I like listening to you talk about these things. I don't know what keeps you inspired, but it makes me happy. So what about you? What keeps you inspired? Man, we'll settle down. This might take a while. I've never tried describing it to anyone before. It's an amazing feeling. Random things trigger it. Mostly nature or music or film. For a second, those things give me a tiny glimpse of something really, really beautiful. Ugh, I know I probably sound crazy, but it's like a vision. It's like a portal to another world. Like a life I lived once, maybe in another dimension. It's like falling in love in a way, you know, it just feels different, magical, nostalgic almost. Or like a dream. You know how dreams feel beautiful? Like this. This is a dream. Everything about this is so pretty. Okay, anyways, I just feel that most of the time. I don't know. All I know is its beauty overwhelms me. It's just so damn beautiful, Diane. And that's what keeps me inspired. Did I really just tell her all that? Chris, wow. You have a connection with the dream world. And there you are feeling insecure about the stupidest, most irrelevant things. Like, honestly, who cares about things like being popular when you've got that? I'm just saying she doesn't seem like a very supportive or empathetic person. Like, this date would be over. I would maybe not call her back. Just saying. Just saying. Well, then it's a pity that we value the things we don't have. Seriously, you should be an artist or something, or I don't know what you're up to starting a business. Maybe, but I'm good at this business stuff. And hey, it pays the bills. Who says that someone that makes a business can't be creative? A lot of creative people start their own businesses because they want to be creative. You know, talking about all this, it was actually kind of exciting. Maybe you could inspire me. I'd love to. Nobody's really interested in this stuff usually. I'm very interested. Oh, hey, look, it's dark now. The stars have come out. Whoa. Haha. Diane, you're incredible for getting me here. Look at the stars. Look at them. Look at those. Look at the water, Chris. What? The water is glowing. Why is the water glowing? Try walking in it. Whoa. Oh, I'm so walking in this water. It's following me. The glowy stuff is following me. It's magic. Haha, isn't it? This is the best thing ever. This is literally the best thing ever. I'm coming, but like this is pretty low-key. Like if someone was like, "Come in, you gotta come in from the water," I'd be out there like, "No." There's shiny things in the water. I must play with the shiny things in the water. No, wait, you know what? I'll regret it if I don't do this now. I think I want to swim in this water. Wait, what? This is going to be so freaking cool. Okay, I mean, that's... Oh, this is amazing. This is Diane. What? Chris, are you okay? I can't tell if he's like just overwhelmed by the immenseness of the universe and the world, or it looks like he's floating in stars. That's so cool. That's a really cool scene. Where are we now? What is happening? After that, Diane disappeared from his life once again. Chris didn't hear back from her for weeks. So obviously Chris couldn't believe it when she asked him to come over to her place all of a sudden. That was the thing with Diane, really. And it's that unpredictability that drew Chris in, I think. Dude, that's horrible. Don't date someone unpredictable. Hey, Chris. Diane, finally, I was beginning to wonder if you were ever going to call again. Of course I was. Why don't you just give me your number? This is so inconvenient. I always have to wait. I enjoy it. Anyway, there's no one at my place and I've just ordered pizza. Too much of it. You want to come over and help? Sure, yeah, really? Yeah, I don't know why I'm taking the risk, but just come before I change my mind. Risk? So where's your place? How do I get there? Wow, I can't believe I'm actually here. Shut up. I've never met anyone at home. I don't know why I called you. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure your parents would like me. Yeah, sure. She doesn't like to talk about her family. Chris. Like, that was the major no-no that we made. I love this. What, making coffee? Yes, moments like these. It's raining outside. We're just chilling, making coffee in this warm kitchen. Plus, we've got pizza on the way. So, stuff that's kind of normal. Doesn't make it any less beautiful. Do you always make observations like this? Not always. Only around you, I think. Is it annoying? No, not at all. I like it. It's just kind of new for me. Yeah, when are your exams? Exams? The ones you've been preparing for so you can study abroad? Oh, right, that. There's a few more months to go. I'm not sure if I really want to take them, though. Why not? I'm only taking those so I can get away from this place, but I don't know. Maybe there's a better way? Check out that travel book I gave you? I didn't really get the time to. I did flip through it, though. It looks really interesting. I'm just waiting for the right moment that I can enjoy it. You should read it. It's great. Then you could really make a plan and work out how to execute it. Yeah, I will. I'll move in Pineview soon. I've been looking around and I found a couple of good places I can move into. The hotel I'm planning to start there? That should also work out. I've met the planning committee and checked out a few possible sites, too. That's great. When do you think you'll move? Next month, hopefully. I really admire you, you know? What? You go out and you do the things you want. You don't just let dreams remain dreams. Don't let your dreams be dreams. I admire that. Thanks. Where's the bloody pizza? I can't wait anymore. Wow. I don't normally get to just lounge about and eat pizza for hours. I could get used to this. Why don't you, though? Oh, you know, just stuff. Anyway, thank you for coming. I mean, I'm glad you did. Oh, awkward stick figure romance. Alright. Was it bad? Have I done something wrong? You don't have any lips. It's a tragedy. You don't have lips, Chris. Diane, this is getting a bit close for me. You shouldn't... I don't understand. The more you get to know people, the less you can stand them. You said that. That was different. That was before I met you. You don't know me, Chris. When you do, you won't like who you'll find. What are you thinking? No, I don't want to. I think you should leave. Diane, come on. Please, Chris. My parents are probably on their way home anyway. When will I next see you? I don't know. I'll call you. Okay. Okay. Wait, is she a high school student? Or is she still, in college? I'm kind of confused at the timeline here, because that's not okay if she was still a high school student and he was hanging. Anyways, after that, Chris and Diane began to hang a bit more frequently. At the same time, I started seeing him a lot less as well. When did you see him next? Detective, I need to be somewhere in a bit. Is it okay if we pick this up tomorrow? Ah, of course. Thanks for your time, Brad. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Unfortunately, that brings us to the conclusion of our hour-long playthrough and of this episode of Indie Power Hour, so I'm going to take us right to the outro here, folks. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Indie Power Hour. If you want to play more of Rainswept, you can grab it on Steam tomorrow when it officially releases. Special thanks to the dev for letting us play this game early. We really appreciate it. Please follow GameLuster and me on Twitter to see the release of future Indie Power Hour episodes. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.